Hey, my name is Barry, and I just want to tell you about the time I played football and I sucked. So, let me give you a little bit of background. So, I'm originally from New York. I was born in New York for about 13 years, and then I moved down to South Carolina, which the country from city is very different, and I had to adjust and I had to learn a lot of new things. And one of those new things was getting used to playing sports because at the end of the day we had a rule in the house where you're not going straight to the house after school. You're going to do something productive like do some sports. So I ended up getting mixed up in some football my 10th grade year. And let me tell you, I sucked. Like I was trash. No fundamentals and all that. Just it's terrible. But let me tell you top five reasons why I sucked so you can understand my pain. So my first reason was I was not prepared for the workouts on the field. Now let me explain this. This is my rookie season in both sports and football, so I was not prepared. So we woke up at like 6:30 for workouts. 6:30. Not in the evening, but the morning. And it was bad. I was not prepared to wake up that early, and it was like then practice was at 7:30. We watched film. Like first of all, I've never watched film in my life. They was talking about like slots and all these holes and stuff, and I was so confused. I was like, "Where's the hole? Where's the slot?" I was just like, my brain was hurting. And then after that, after they had my brain hurting, they had me. After that, we were stretching for like 20 minutes. This is my first time playing sports. I didn't know you had to stretch that much. And then I realized why we had to stretch that much during practice. Because during practice it was like 3 hours. And it was just like straight on drills. It was all types of shuffles, all types of moving, all types of catching the ball. And I'm not prepared for this. I was only prepared for 1 hour. I was lied to. The movies lied. Because in the movies, they working out for like 1, 2 hours. And then they go home. It seems like they be having fun, but I was not having fun. This was not my hood. Number two on my top five list was I was too little and I never seen the weight room in my life. Like straight up. A few days later, after all the drills and stuff, during practice, we had to go to the weight room. And the first day, of course, was upper body. And I was just like, okay, this finna be like the movies too. All I gotta do is throw something on there and I should be able to bench this easily. Now, keep this in mind. I have never benched in my life. So all I seen was everybody hyping each other up. Everybody was like, yeah, let's get it. Da da da. Bench this, bench that. Throw another 45 on there. This is nothing to me. And let me tell you, I got there and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try too. I was all hyper. Everybody was like, yeah. And then I tried to lift it and it just and sad thing was it was only like 25 pounds on each side, and that was bad, and I was way too little and I was not prepared for all that. And if you don't get what 25 is on each side, it's a 25 circle plate on each side, which is 25, 25, and 45. So that was 95 pounds, and everybody in there was at least doing 45s, and I was looking like a little baby out here in these streets. Number three on my list was I did not want to get trucked. So this is my first time playing football. So when I heard about what a truck was, I was like, what the heck is a truck? And then it happened in practice. Someone got rammed over. And it's literally when another person runs into another person and runs them over, like just flattens them. They also call it the pancake, the you too little, the get your weight up. But at the end of the day, I did not want to get trucked. I was not about that action. I was a wide receiver, so I was like, what if I catch the ball? And what if I get hit so hard that I just get pancaked in front of all my friends and stuff, and I look like a fool? And then, I get embarrassed and I look shamed. And I look like this is already my rookie season. So now I'm the rookie that got trucked. And I didn't want that because, yeah, I sucked anyway, but I didn't want to get trucked because I was not about that life. I was not about that action. So, my number 4 reason why I sucked at football was I had no hands. Like, my hands are gigantic, but these hands are just for decoration. I have butterfingers. These hands are trash. So, I knew I didn't have hands the first day when someone threw me the ball and it touched my hands, but it just dropped. And then it just continued and continued and continued until I dropped. I literally caught one pass during practice. Like, it was bad. Like, I sucked. And then it didn't help when other people was like, "Oh, you got no hands." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't. I don't got no hands." And yeah, that's number 4. My hands were not functioning correctly. Number 5 on my list was I was not passionate about my craft. Now, let me explain this. Like, yo, when people are not passionate about their craft, they'll never reach the top. They'll never be the best they could possibly be. Let me tell you, I was not excited about football. I was not hyped about football. And as it continued going, I realized that I was not passionate and I did not want to do this. In practice, I used to chill on the side. During the game, I used to chill on the side because I didn't get no PT. I was a bench warmer, bench rider. The bench was my best friend. Me and the bench had contacts. I was one of them kids that, if they need water, I got water. You know why? Because I'm the bench warmer. That's what I do. That was my role on the team. And I was just not passionate about football. And just wasn't for me. And at the end of 10th grade year, after I finished that season out, well, I wouldn't say finish it because I didn't get no PT. Well, I played one time, but that didn't work out either. And yeah, so at the end of 10th grade year, I told myself I'm done with football, never doing that again. And that was it. That was the last time I played football. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below. Peace.